to see what the hype is all about. Well, as you can see, you got friendly Oscars, mouth, you see them? You got shy Oscars, that's a great example. You got super mean and aggressive Oscars, body right there with super aggressive cichlid. Yep, that's blue face, baby. You can see that eye right there. You're always rolling the dice. He's so beautiful, he's so different too. Can you do a video on that?
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back in it to win it. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to give you a nice big warm aloha and welcome. On this channel, we talk about everything aquatics, whether it be goldfish or koi ponds, saltwater, freshwater aquariums, DIY projects, local fish store tours, and product reviews in the hobby. Now, I'm super excited for this video, but not just because of this video, but also I'm super excited because I met one of my goals for the new year. Now, the YouTube analytics are always telling me that a certain percentage of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. But let me tell you something, ohana, you guys have been awesome. We actually hit 50%. That was one of my goals in the new year, and you know what? We completed it, and I owe it all to you. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and thank you for being a part of the ohana. And if you're not, this is the perfect opportunity to hit that subscribe button. Next to that subscribe button is a little bell. It's a notification bell. Click that bell, turn it on. It's just gonna notify you when I upload a new video. And the best thing about it is, it's free. Yeah, it doesn't cost you a thing. And then you're part of the ohana, and then you get to see what the hype is all about. All right, my ohana, so before we jump into this video, I gotta give a huge shout out to one of the members of the ohana. Because of their comment on one of my previous videos, I created this video here. So I wanna give Riley Kerr a huge shout out for their comment. Now, if you're wondering what the comment is, here it is. It basically says, Oscar tank mates. Can you do a video on that? Right behind me is one of my Oscar tanks. Now, I didn't realize how many Oscars I actually have and the plans for the future that I have for them. So we're gonna get into all of the different, well, not all of the tank mates, but majority. Friends of mine that have Oscars, what kind of fish they keep with the Oscars, and so on, to give you guys some ideas on what great tank mates Oscars can have. So let's get into it, and I'll show you guys one of my aquariums in the room. So we're gonna start off with this aquarium here. Now, these two Oscars that I have in here are a red Oscar right there, super hyper, look at them, and my lemon Oscar right there. And they all think they're gonna eat. That's why they're going crazy right now. Now, in this aquarium, I do have a green Severum. You can see them right there. You have some Geos, one Geo there, and another Geo right here. Oh, Tapaho, love this guy. And then I also have a koi, which I got from Nolan's Aquarium. This is Nolan the koi. I actually named him after Nolan. So Nolan, if you're watching this video, this is you, man. That's you. So as you can see in this, oh wait, also right here, we have an electric blue Jack Dempsey. Yep, that's blue face, baby.
Blue face, baby.
I also have a bristle nose albino pleco. Now, with that being said, these Oscars are super small, like pretty much babies still, juvenile. And if you didn't know, Oscars grow extremely fast, like within the first years, between 7 and 9 inches, I would say. So make sure you guys have a tank or backup once they get grown. Now, I love this lemon Oscar. He has kind of a deformity in his mouth. You see him? Kind of like talking out the side of his mouth there. He is so full of life, and the red Oscar too as well, as you can see. Now, if you notice, make sure they're a little bit bigger, all right, than the Oscar, or maybe a lot bigger than the Oscar, because in Oscar's case, whatever fits in their mouth, they're gonna try to eat it. And every single fish in here is actually larger than them, and they don't look at these fish as food. Instead, tank mates. But I have also seen full-grown Oscars. I'm talking like 14, 15-inch Oscars in big ponds with humongous koi, and they don't bother the koi at all. Now, if you want to put plecos in your aquarium, make sure you use a common pleco. I would recommend that. I wouldn't use a specialty pleco. Now, the only reason why I have the albino bristlenose in here is he's been in here for a while, and right now these Oscars are too small to even think about eating him. So I'm not worried about his, his life in this aquarium. This tank is definitely a grow out tank for them momentarily, all right? So they're gonna go into a big Oscar aquarium, which I have plans for in the future. So this here is just a little sample of what type of fish that you can use with Oscars. And there's no fighting at all in this aquarium. so far. Whoa, hold on, Ohana. Now, there's always a disclaimer when it comes to dealing with Oscar fish. Now, they are a cichlid, super aggressive cichlid, and they have all types of moods. You got friendly Oscars, you got shy Oscars, you got super mean and aggressive Oscars. So just keep in mind that when you have an Oscar, you're always rolling the dice. And you never know what you're going to get. You may get an Oscar that's a jerk.
You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Just keep that in mind, all right? I'll always have to have that disclaimer when you deal with Oscars or any type of cichlid. It's always a gamble. Now that right there was just a little taste and a sample of what type of fish that you can have with Oscars. Now, if you guys are more into the schooling type fish like tetras, I highly recommend not getting tetras because that would be just a little snacky snack for your Oscar Osc. Now, the type of fish that you want schooling with your Oscars would be big fish. And for me, it is the red hook. I love red hooks. I think that red fin just adds a little flavor and pizzazz to any Oscar aquarium tank. And then you got silver dollars. Silver dollars get really big too as well. A nice schooling fish. And even clown loaches, which are more of a bottom feeder. Super cool looking fish. I would say between 4 to 5 of those, but also keep in mind, those fish get really big. And if you have Oscars, I'm planning that you guys will have a tank minimum size 75 gallons. Minimum size, I would say 75 gallons for a full grown one, right? And then you're gonna have lots of room down at the bottom for some clown loaches. Now, another schooling fish that people forget about is the tin foil barb. Now, this fish is also a beautiful fish and a great schooling fish for Oscars. So, behind me here is my quote-unquote South American aquarium, which has 2 Oscars, 2 of my favorite Oscars, the twins. I call them Mary-Kate and Ashley. Let's take a look at them and their tank mates. Oh, here they are, Ohana. These are my beautiful twin, I just call them girls because I have no idea, Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Are you Mary-Kate and Ashley?
They are actually Lutino tiger Oscars. Now you can see that faded black in their body right there with, ooh, look at getting a little nippy here. With the black fins on the edges of their dorsal fin, anal fin, their tail, and then you actually see right there on the pectoral fins, they have the black edging too as well. Anyways, in this aquarium are full of severums. I got a red tiger severum. We have a turquoise severum right here. We have a gold severum. We have my red severum. Ah, such a beauty. We have the gold spotted severum right there. And he's getting big too as well. And then we have JJ, my green terror, in the background. Yep, these are all South American cichlids. And that gives you, oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot too. In the bushes here, which is very hard to see, but down in the bushes right there is a Synodontis catfish, which these catfish do well with Oscars because they actually get to be pretty big in size. I would say getting fish that are a lot bigger than the Oscars in the beginning. Now, this fish here, kind of nocturnal. It'll come out majority at night. I do have some footage of my Synodontis catfish, who is absolutely beautiful. Check it out. This will give you some more ideas on some really cool tank mates with Oscars. But not only that though, I've also seen Oscars with red-tailed catfish. Some African cichlids, believe it or not. Like, I've actually seen an aquarium with some Oscars and some frontosa, which was a rare sighting, but hey, sometimes they just get along. I've seen Oscars with arowanas, Jack Dempsey's, which I had my Jack Dempsey in here, Tupac, and they got along. There was no like major fighting or anything like that. I've seen Oscars with 5-star generals too as well. Rainbow cichlids, Texas cichlids. I've rescued Oscars with Texas cichlids in the aquarium. Red tiger motoquints too as well. Firemouth cichlids, convict cichlids, chocolate cichlids. I'm telling you, the list goes on and on. Now, the Ostronautus ocellatus, or ocellatus, however you want to pronounce that, or commonly known as the Oscar fish, is a South American cichlid from the Amazon jungle. And that body of water carries so many different types of cichlids. Now, with that being said, I reached out to my boys, the Cichlid Bros. Troy, Alec, and Quinn. They are three brothers that run their YouTube channel, and it's so unique. And what makes it unique is they're all fish keepers, so you get a wide variety of fish on their channel. Now, if you haven't seen their channel, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Go check them out. They have some really good content there. I think you guys will enjoy them. So, Ohana, go give those guys a follow, all right? Subscribe to them. I'll have all of their links, even on Instagram too as well. They sent me some footage of their Oscar tank and their tank mates that they have. Here's the footage. Check it out. Big thank you and aloha shout out to Troy, Quinn, and Alec. Really appreciate the footage, and I know the Ohana appreciates the footage. And if you guys want to know what their Oscar's name is, it's Nessie, named after the old Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Now, with all that being said, I guess we can say we're gonna save the best for last. Now, right behind me is my Predator tank, which houses my beautiful Ocellaris Peacock bass, Zeus, and then two of the most famous Oscars on my channel. We got Lamont, the albino tiger Oscar, and I wanna say the most famous Oscar on my channel is Big Black, or I just call him Big, which is my longfin tiger Oscar, which I saved. He was in a 20-gallon tank. He's in there with looks like a gold gourami. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, he's pretty. Look at those fins. Long fin Oscar. I know they're not like the most beautiful looking fish.
They are pretty though, it's like long hair.
Yeah, he does have long, it's a long fin Oscar. He is huge. And that looks like he's in a 20-gallon tank. Yeah, that's a 20-gallon tank. Crammed. Just as big as he is now, just in a 20-gallon tank. Couldn't even turn around. The gentleman was moving to Georgia or Alabama or something, but I brought him here. He's in my 120-gallon aquarium. Loving life. Let's take a look at him, and I'll show you how good they get along. Here they are. They're super lively at the top of the aquarium because they think I'm gonna feed them. But this here is Zeus, my Ocellaris Peacock bass. And then you obviously have the two Oscars in here. This is Lamont, the albino tiger Oscar, and this is Big Black, the longfin tiger Oscar. Now, I have no idea how old Big is, but I've had him for like 2 years now, and he's doing great. Now, these two have been showing some pretty weird behavior. I want to say almost on the lines of like breeding, and they've been over here on this side of the aquarium. No eggs yet, but they cleared this out. They moved these rocks. They moved those rocks. All of these rocks were like right here in the front of the aquarium, and they literally put this pile over here, put that pile over there. It's fascinating to watch them build their nest, I guess we'll call it. Now, these two species of fish are practically related. I don't want to say brother and sister, but almost on the lines of cousins. Yeah, you can just tell by the scientific name, the Ocellaris Peacock bass and the Ocellatus or Ocellatus Oscar. They're super similar, and they have similarities. As you can see in tiger Oscars, they have this circle that kind of poses as an eye on their tail area. Let me show you Mary Kate and Ashley. That's a great example. You can see that eye looking circle on their tail is a big time characteristic of Oscars. And you can see right there, there's another one. They usually have them right at the tail area. Now we'll go look at Zeus. There we go, there's his tail. You can see that eye right there. I say eye because it's actually for predators. Like if predators are trying to chase them, they'll actually go after their tail instead of their head, and they can get away. So Oscar's, sorry, Big, you don't. Oh, well, he kind of does have one. His long fins are kind of messes up his whole like characteristics. There you go. There's that circle right there. You see that? That poses as an eye for a defense mechanism. He's so beautiful. He's so different.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
I've never owned a long fin Oscar. I don't think I would ever buy one. It's just I rescued him and, you know, he's grown on me. I'm not a big fan of the long fin Oscar. I think it takes away from the power because those big paddle-like tails are made for power and speed to attack. And I just think when they start to mix species, especially for the Oscar, trying to make it like an elegant fish with the long fins, and I don't know, I just think they mess up this predator. Poor Big. Yeah, they messed you up. Yeah, those hybrid people. Now, there are a couple other fish that make great tank mates for Oscars, one being the giant gourami. Now, if you get an albino giant gourami, I call them, I guess, the freshwater beluga whale because they look just like a beluga whale. They get huge, bigger than the Oscar. I want to say almost 2 times bigger than the Oscar because they can get up to 24 inches long. 2 feet, that's a big fish. Giant gourami. Here's some footage of a giant gourami with a couple Oscars over at my LFS, local fish store, Aquarium and Reptile Depot. Check it out. Look at these 2 beautiful Oscars. It looks like in the corner there, it may be a, blood parrot, cichlid. That pink one there, get out of the way, Mr. Oscar. Oh yeah, it's a blood parrot. Pretty nice. They have a big common pleco down here. Ooh, a nice albino common pleco. Beautiful. Ooh, look at this vulture catfish. And I think this is a Tementus peacock bass. All my peacock bass experts out there, please let me know what's up. Is this a Tementus peacock bass? I know it's not an Ocellaris, that's for sure. I gotta go to my my boy, the CICHLID guru. Let me know down in the comments, brother. And then we have the star of the show, this ginormous, I just should say giant gourami. I'm not sure if it's a male or a female, but look at this beautiful face. That is a face only a mother can love. You know what the giant gourami looks like, especially the albino one like this? It looks like one of those beluga whales, right? If you guys want a beluga whale, this is the next closest thing, especially a freshwater fish that you can get. Straight beluga, that is screaming beluga. Yeah, you little beluga, you. Look, they even have a cow goby here in the corner. I didn't even see him. This guy was hidden way here in the corner. I had to come on the other side of the aquarium to get him. Beautiful cow goby though, just chilling. He's a nice size too. He's probably about 10 inches, solid 10 inches. And then you got these 2 knuckleheads bothering him or just getting nosy. Gosh, look at you guys. What are you guys trying to get fresh with the cow goby? Huh? You're ready to kiss them. Look at you. And let's not forget the freshwater stingray. They make an excellent tank mate when it comes to Oscars. You got Oscars that are like a top to mid swimming fish, and then you got the beautiful, elegant stingray at the very bottom that just kind of glides across the sand or the substrate. So make sure that you have the right tank size when you have a freshwater stingray. They get big and they need space at the bottom of the aquarium, meaning front to back, so the width of the aquarium, they need a lot of space. I got to give another big shout out to Riley Kerr for the idea on this video. Also, I got to give a huge shout out to the CICHLID bros for their killer footage. I really appreciate you guys, Ohana. But not only that, check it out. We are approaching 20,000 subscribers. Now your boy's gonna go live on YouTube and we're gonna have a big 20,000K giveaway. I really appreciate you guys, the love and support that you guys have shown. Now stay tuned because we're probably about 400 subscribers away from hitting 20,000 subscribers. My last 10K giveaway was when I had 10,000 subscribers. It was a straight party, had a lot of giveaways. I'm gonna reach out to my sponsors. I'm gonna get some stuff for you guys. So this giveaway is gonna be bananas. You guys are gonna love it. Stay tuned, all right? I'll keep you guys posted on when it's gonna happen. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.